The word accursed in Hebrew and Greek means set apart for destruction. Whoever is preaching a different gospel, let him be accursed. And that's why in Galatians 2, it goes on to say, no one shall be justified by the works of the law. We are justified by simple childlike faith in Jesus Christ. That is the gospel. That is the good news. The idea that we have to now be justified by the works of the law, and we have to do this and we have to do that, that's not good news. That's bad news. Hence why he calls it not a gospel. You are turning away to a different gospel, which is not another. And again, God hates a mixture. This is why we referenced Mark chapter 2. It says that you do not put new wine into old wineskins. You do not mix the two. The mixture will not work. God hates a mixture. He hates a mixture of old and new covenant. He hates a mixture of law and grace. We do not keep the law to be saved. We keep the law because we are saved, and because it is no longer written on tablets of stone, it is now written on our hearts. Praise the Lord. Unfortunately, there are those who still want to be under both. They still want to be under the old covenant. They still want to be under the veil. But as we said, there is only one gospel. There is only one good news. If I have to be justified by the works of the law, that is not good news. That is bad news. If I have to be justified by dying in jihad so that I can guarantee a place in heaven, that is not good news. That is bad news. If I have to atone for my own sins in purgatory, that is not good news. That is bad news. Jesus Christ dying for our sin, even though we deserve judgment and condemnation for our sin, Jesus taking our sin upon himself, rising from the dead on the third day, and then simply anyone believing in him with childlike faith will be forgiven of all sin and have everlasting life instead of everlasting damnation. Now,